Hi everyone, welcome to Britannians. I'm Joshua. I know there has been a lot of speculations going around based on the new visa changes that's been introduced in 2024, and there has been a confusion going on whether international students will be affected by this visa. I know a few people even messaged me and asking me like, what is happening? Will I get a job? Do I need to earn 38,700 pounds a year to get a skilled worker visa? So all these questions are there in the minds of international students. So in this video, I'm gonna let you know about will this changes impact the international students in the UK or who are coming to study in the UK. So let's get into the video. So the first question that I'm getting is, do I need to earn 38,700 pounds as an international student in UK if I need a skilled worker visa? So let's say you are on a student visa and you're getting a job which is sponsoring you a skilled worker visa. Then you don't need to earn 38,700 pounds if you're switching from student visa to a skilled worker visa. There is a category called new entrant on the skilled worker visa database. If you are switching from a student visa or a graduate visa or a post-study visa to a skilled worker visa, then you will be considered as a new entrant. There are other eligibility criteria for the new entrant route as well. If you're under the age of 26 on the date of application, then you will be considered as a new entrant. If the applicant is sponsored for a postdoctoral position as a chemical scientist, biological scientist, physical scientist, social and humanities scientist, natural and social science professional, higher education teaching professional, then you will be considered as a new entrant. The applicant is switching from tier 1 visa, then they will be considered as a new entrant. The applicants is on a student visa or a tier 4 general, which is a student visa. So you will be considered as a new entrant. And if the applicant is under the graduate route, then they will be considered as a new entrant. So if you are under any of this category, then you will be considered as a new entrant. So what is the benefit of this new entrant? So if you are considered as a new entrant, then you will get 30% discount on the ongoing rate. So let's say the ongoing rate is 38,700 pounds for the job. Then you will get a 30% discount. You will need to earn only 27,000 pounds per annum in order to get the skilled worker visa. So that means as a student in the UK, if you are getting a job, then you need 27,700 pounds as an annual salary in order to get a skilled worker visa. This doesn't apply for the health and care workers, because health and care workers, you just need 20,800 pounds, which is a salary amount. So if you are going for a health and care visa under the skilled worker category, then you don't need the 38,700, or you don't need the 27,000. You only need 20,800 pounds for as a salary for your job. But there is a catch in this. So the main thing is you can only apply for a 3-year certificate of sponsorship. You cannot apply for a 5-year certificate of sponsorship because you will be considered as a new entrant only for 4 years. So beyond 4 years, you won't be considered as a new entrant. So you can only go for the 3-year certificate of sponsorship. And after that, if you're going to renew your visa, at that time, you may need 38,700 pounds per annum as your salary. So keep this in mind. If you're switching from graduate visa or student visa immediately into a job, you don't need 38,700 pounds. But in the longer run, when you're trying to renew your visa after 3 years, then you won't be considered as a new entrant. So your salary should be 38,700 pounds as per the news released 2 days back. But please stay calm, people, because the government hasn't given a full instruction or full eligibility criteria for all of these stuffs. They may scrap the new entrant route, we don't know, or they may keep the new entrant route for the students and graduates, and they allow them for 5-year limit, and then they only ask the people who are coming from India to get a salary of 38,700. So we don't know what is happening or what they have in their mind. They have just thrown this on the table saying, okay, these are the things that we are going to change, but they haven't told how they are going to change this. So don't worry about this there will be a lot of speculations going on. But I'm saying, if you're a student or if you're a graduate in the UK, or if you're coming as a student, to the UK. You don't have to worry for the first 3 years because you don't need to earn 38,700 pounds per annum at the start of your career. So right now, don't panic. Focus on your studies. Focus on whatever things that you're doing, or if you're coming to UK, focus on applying for your universities. But I would say, in the longer run, it is going to be a problem. So think before you apply for studies in the UK. I know people would be saying that UK is the best destination for this and that, but yeah, it is a good destination for few careers, for few areas of studies, but not for everything. So do have alternate plans. Do have alternate countries in your study abroad plan. And one final thing, people are asking me whether we can bring dependents. So if we need to bring dependents in a skilled worker visa, do we need to earn 38,700 pounds? So government has currently told that for family visas, they need to earn 38,700 pounds. So that means family visas are for people who are having already ILR, or if they are having citizenship in UK. If they want to bring their spouse who are not a UK citizen, then they need to show 38,700 pounds as their salary in order to bring the dependents. It is not for student dependents. It is not for post-study dependents. It is not for skilled worker visa dependents. So it has not been mentioned for skilled worker dependents or post-study dependents or student visa dependents. Obviously, student visas, people they cannot bring their dependents unless they do a research course in the UK. But it is not for the dependents who are coming on skilled worker visa or post-study visa. So keep that in mind. So we have to wait for the government to clearly say what their plans are. So there will be a time, maybe in 2 months or 3 months, they will publish the whole details about how they are going to proceed with this. What are the things that you're going to eliminate? What are the things that you're going to bring new? So don't panic now. Do your work. So if you feel this information is very useful, share it with your friends who are students in the UK or planning to come to UK as an international student. If you like the video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We'll meet in the next video. Until then, goodbye. Cheers.